Okay, let's talk to the future. Let's talk technology. Let's talk VR technology in particular, and let's talk Apple Vision Pro. Apple recently launched their Vision Pro, looking like machine, like a goggle-like, you know, spectacle that you can use to view the future. And let's delve into it and see. Like, so many companies are already into the front runner to make VR technology or VR headsets to meet the future that we are running into. So many companies, the tech giants, have also supplied the military with similar looking kind of goggles or technology or special computing, as Apple puts it, to be able to aid them into their battlefield. Like, it's used for combat missions in several countries right now. Like, if you've seen a pilot that flies a fighter jet, let's say it's a B-2 Spirit, let's say it's a B-2 Lancer, let's say it's the series of the F series from F-16 and above. They use that looking like kind of goggle that makes you simulate things in real time. You are able to see whatever you want to see as though you are there. Now, that is what Apple has produced for a local person, for like non-militant person, so that we are also able to experience the future. The future is here. With Apple Vision Pro, it's here and we are ready to move with it. Now, let's find out something small. What if Apple had first started with the Vision, just a Vision, not even a Vision Pro? Because I know they're going to come with several other productions after that. There could be 3 or 4 more productions after. They should have started with the Vision, then they go to Vision Pro, then Vision Pro Max, as we are used to the Apple series of stuff that they produce for us, be it the watch, be it the phone, and things like that. But let me take you short. I had to try this. I have to simulate it by myself. I have to wear it. I had to wear it and find out how good it is. Like, I tried it 3 times because I wasn't really convinced that this is what I need to spend a whopping $4,000 on. It's about $3,700 plus, and taxes and stuff like that. It brings you to a $4,000 bag. So if you're going to spend your ton of money on such a thing, are you sure you're spending it on the right thing you need? So I had to first make sure I am there to test it myself. And I also found out that it comes with other accessories that you need to purchase. Stay tuned. Now, when I wore it, of course you have to go through lectures to learn it. But before I went there, of course, I had to check some reviews to find out if it's going to be fit for me. It caters for even person who has an eye problem. Like, you have to be, if you have an eye defect or your doctor need to prescribe for you certain kind of lenses, Apple cares for that. It takes care of that so that your eye is really like convenient when you're using this. It's not going to affect your retina or your vision anymore. That prescription that the doctor gives you, you take it to Apple, then they'll measure, then they'll give you a prescription. But beware that the prescription you also have to buy. Now, the one thing I like most is that this operates in the air. Like, when you have already wore it, like you've put on it, it's already configured and you're able to see what you're supposed to see. You use your hands, but it was very challenging for me because you can use it when your hands is down here, but all the time my hands were like this, which is very complicated. When you just open into its program, you are supposed to look into a specific app that is already inbuilt in the Vision Pro. Now, when you look into the app itself, you tap your fingers while looking into the app. If you look on the side and you're not into any app, you won't be able to open it, or you won't be able to browse and move forward. So look into that app, tap, 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 tap. It should be able to open for you. Then you move to the next viewing. So I was struggling a lot because the future is confusing. So I was like, my hand is here instead of being free. That's what we should be able to learn first. Then when you open, like, let's say the movie, the most important, I love this really. If I am to buy this, definitely I'm going to do it because I've already sampled it and I've found out that it's very important. It's very nice. It's very good for me. Like, for the future, I need to learn things in real time. I opened one African kind of shoot that had the rhino. Somebody was like kind of rearing the rhino, and the rhino came just direct. I almost tapped it, and when I looked around, I was in the middle of everything. I'm able to look 360, where if I am in like the wilderness, I'm able to look everywhere. And the rhino just came in, and it has a ton of short videos that they put in there that really, man, it's breathtaking to look at. It shot also some sceneries in the US that you're able to see, and you're like, wow. But they are more than, how can I say, they are more than the future. These videos, the short videos that are there was Avatar too. So if you have ever watched Avatar just on local TV, on your TV, you know how captivating it is, how like kind of terrifying it is. And just imagine you are in the middle of that. Now that's what Apple Vision Pro brings to you. They call it special computing, but of course I know it's just the VR technologies that different companies are producing. It depends on how you produce yours anyways. But another thing I liked with it, you are able to place different screens in your house. Like where I am here now, I can put one screen here, I can put another here, I can put another on the other side, and I have like 4 screens, different screen, like with different kind of things I'm doing. Let's say this screen A, I'm typing my email to respond to the work I am doing. Then screen B, I'm probably playing a video game. Screen C, I am watching an avatar. Screen D, Alicia Keys just came close to me. By the way, there was like a short video where Alicia Keys was singing, like live singing. She came close to me, like I almost tapped her. Anyway, that's not interesting. But I'm telling you, these are kind of things that make you care, that make you spend your whopping $4,000 in this. Another thing I loved with this is that you are able to connect the headset, which is the special computing or the Apple Vision Pro, to your Mac product. So if you have something you were doing on your Mac, maybe you're editing your program, you're editing your videos that you shot, you're trying to cut some other parts and fix the good ones, you can do it on a VR headset. By the way, you can do it on this special computing thing. You just make sure you connect it, and some sound will be there, and you will connect, and you're able to use your hands-free to do that. You're also able to see your keyboard, so that you're able to type exactly what you have to type. So with this, I see the world is really like so tight. We're like moving at a very fast speed, that so many things are coming very quick, and it's really gonna take our money because we need to learn a lot from it. Another thing I also like from this is like you're able, like after wearing the goggle, after wearing the VR headset, you are able to see somebody the other side. Make no mistake that somebody who is wearing it is unable to see you. They are able to see you unless you're really like in a self-lone place where you don't want to see anybody. Then you can configure like to blur the background. But apparently you can unblur the background and you're able to see somebody. Even when somebody wants to talk to you, you're able to see them and you can listen to them. So it has these speakers on the side. The speakers are not like the earbuds that you fix in your ears and block the outside ear hearing. This one is like in the outer ring, and it just sits beneath, like on top, above your ears there, and you're able to centrally hear what it's displaying or what it's presenting inside there outside. So like it doesn't affect your eardrums, like it doesn't affect you. That's a one thing, that's a one plus I liked with it. And it's also not super loud. It can make you like listen to normal sounds, which is okay. The only unfortunate bit out of the speaker is that when the neighbor, assuming you're flying to Australia and you're using like ordinary seats, and there's 3-row seats in the aircraft, and let's say you're in the middle and you're watching your VR. Probably you're watching exactly what you like most. I don't know what you could be. Just text me what you would be watching in my comments. So you're watching that very nice stuff of yours, and you expect to be watching it alone and listening to all the sounds that come from it by yourself. Unfortunately, the neighbors will be listening to you. But if it was an inside earbud, nobody would. I don't know what Apple should do to that, because you can't travel alone. Not everybody travels first class. There are those ones who travel third class, whatever. So Apple should be able to work on that so that the neighbor does not listen to what I'm hearing or what I'm listening. That would be really a good one. So this Vision Pro thing comes with looking like something like a rotatable kind of knob that helps you turn up and down, or taking it back to the settings, or you want to take it back to the program or move forward. It's like the Apple Watch. You see this ring here on my wrist is the same circular thing you have on the top right hand corner of the headset, of the VR headset. Apple can sue me because of calling it a VR headset. They don't want it to be called that. They want it to be called a special computing, or better, you can do like Apple Vision Pro. They don't want that thing of VR headset. So you can use that to navigate through, like, see how I'm navigating through this. I can check my messages on Apple. I can check my activity, where I've been moving and running during the day, how many calories I have burnt, and things like that. So this can help you check on your exercises, and you can also connect your watch to that VR headset, and you're able to see everything. The apps that are on your watch are the same apps on your Mac product, are the same app. Some apps you can find on the special computing, the Apple Vision Pro. So it's like a one family home that makes you navigate your important item at the same time in real time. So when you look at that, it centralizes your workmanship and makes it easier for you to navigate with anything you want. So another thing I loved with this Apple Vision Pro is that I sampled other VR technologies, but this one is kind of like top notch. It has so many sensors that enables you to get the reality of what is happening near you. Below it has sensors, up it has sensors. Now those sensors are designed to take control of your viewing technology. It's not supposed to affect your eyesight like at all. It controls it to reality and brings it to the normal way of how you physically look at things in real life. So those sensors, as compared to other VR techs that I won't mention, I see like other VRs really lacked a little bit of that. But leave alone the good things it brings about. There are also some other things that I didn't like about it. Of course, the Apple Vision Pro comes with two bands. There is the back band, and there is that other head hold band that you can use. Now, the back band, the one that is stripeable, that you can reduce, like you can enlarge it and reduce it and tighten it and open it again. It has a knob on the back that can help you like reduce, and if your head is big, it can enlarge. If your head is small, it can reduce. So that is one other thing that I've not really been in good terms with, because it's really heavy. After wearing it, I noticed that there was stress in the front of my facial bones. That it was stressed a little bit, like it got tired, and also my eyes were like kind of not in like how I was viewing in real life with my naked eye, as opposed to how I was viewing with the Vision Pro. So that weight that Apple has put on the Vision Pro is kind of nagging. Of course, I'm still optimistic that as we go for other Vision Pro, Pro Max, whatever it's going to be, probably it's gonna become smaller, because assuming you're taking the 3 hour flight to Brussels and you're wearing your special computing equipment and you're watching your favorite movies or favorite plans or whatever you're doing, it's gonna be super heavy for you with both the bands, whether you use the overhead band or the back band. It's still gonna be heavy for you. So I know things are gonna reduce and the smaller version is gonna come into play. Then another thing I didn't like is the battery. The battery is positioned in a place that would have been okay, but it's not okay for me. Like you can see, it's at the back of my head, and I have that kind of wire lining onto myself, then either on my pocket or put it next to me. I wish it was inbuilt and not that heavy. As you've already understood that it's heavy, so how do I be moving with the heavy stuff in my pocket? Or how do I be seated next to it? And oh man, it should be wireless. It should be wireless. The connectivity between the VR headset or the Apple Vision Pro to the battery should be wireless, so that I can just place it on the side there. And also, it doesn't like power the thing for so long. Most likely 2 hours and it's done, and you need to recharge or get another battery and put it on. So those are the things I have looked at, and I didn't like it. Because of that, I think Apple one day will try to work out something and change that up. So another thing I didn't like is that when you're trying to navigate or change things, there's how your hand it gets tired. I know they say you can relax your hand anywhere, whether down here. That was very uncomfortable for me. I've tried to make it comfortable for myself, but I didn't see where the comfortability comes from, because by the end of the day, my hand has to be somewhere lingering on top of nothing. It's not stable. It doesn't stabilize on any platform, which would have been better if I wish, like, if there was a table like this and I would just be navigating on the table and tap rather than like this. And when you're in a community where everybody is quiet and people are traveling, assuming nobody knows in that aircraft, or if they haven't used a VR headset before and you're tapping yourself, you look weird in the public. So I don't know what has to be done, but those are some of the findings I noticed. It's just my view. I'm responsible for that. I didn't like that part of it, but I still ask myself, is it okay to buy the Apple Vision Pro for a whopping $4,000? Remember, the casing alone is a $200 box. Alone, the casing alone. Then also, if you want another battery, you have to buy it, separately. You buy a battery separately. What else do you buy separate? The lenses. If you have the eye problem, your doctor's prescribed, you have a prescription for your eyesight, you have to buy those lenses also separately. So assuming you have all those in combination, because remember, you can't travel with the special computing or the Apple Vision Pro without the casing. You need the casing, and it's a must buy the casing. So now the money keeps on piling and going up and up. So Apple should reduce on the price. It's kind of too much for that. So what can I say? Do you need to buy it? Do you need to buy? I'm still thinking on what to do. If it is just for review for now, I'll get it so that I do more reviews on it. If it is for using, I still need to be convinced a lot, because inside there we don't have Netflix. There is no Netflix. There's no YouTube. I spend a lot of my time on YouTube because I have things I want to watch. I want to make sure I'm up to date with so many things, and it doesn't have YouTube, it doesn't have Spotify, it doesn't have Netflix. Why doesn't it put that one first, so that we have a variety of apps to navigate through rather than the only few apps that it has? Nonetheless, the spatial computing is here, the world is here, and we're going to move with it. Of course, at the end of the day, they're going to do a bunch of marketing, which I am marketing for them too right now. Whatever good things I'm talking about is for the benefit of the Apple product. But I also have to let you know that there are other negative parts that I am not in bed with. If I am in bed with other things, but above all, I like it. It's something new. I wish what I am able to see in the VR headset or in the special computing equipment, everyone is able to see. It's super clear. It brings everything closer. There was the scenery of the water. The scenery of the water alongside the trees. Oh, that was very beautiful. I felt like I was inside there. This is beautiful. You have to try the Apple Vision Pro or any other VR head tech you want to see. So take a snapshot at it and see what it looks like. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please take time to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can watch more of the things we do. I appreciate the current subscribers, and if you just a visitor, thank you. Welcome back again. Bye for now.